Oh my god, Matt Rife zaproponował jej inwestycję w farmę batatów. Catfish to taki program, który oglądaliśmy sobie już kilka razy. Nie wiem, czy muszę wam tłumaczyć, na czym polega. Jest taka grupa prowadzących ten program, która przyjmuje zgłoszenia od ludzi, zazwyczaj starszych, którym się wydaje, że romansują z kimś, kogo nigdy nie widzieli na oczy i chcą się dowiedzieć, czy nie jest to jakiegoś rodzaju oszustwo. I spoiler, jest to jakiegoś rodzaju oszustwo. Za każdym razem. Nastroje towarzyszą nam różne przy oglądaniu Catfish. Często jest to frustracja, niedowierzanie, ale bardzo często jest też współczucie, żal. Mamy przygotowane 2 rodzaje bingo do oglądania. Jeden jest dla męskich bohaterów, jeden dla żeńskich, ponieważ z jakiegoś powodu te filmy, w których w Catfish jest starsza pani, zwykle różnią się bardzo od tych odcinków Catfish, w których jest starszy pan. I dzisiaj akurat będziemy mieli starszą panią, Joanne, która jest przekonana, że jest w związku z Mattem Rifem. I to było wrzucone z 2 dni temu, świeżutki odcinek. W dodatku wydaje mi się, że będzie dość interesujący, ponieważ Matt Rife, dość kontrowersyjna postać. Przypomnę wam, jest to taki komik, stand-upper, który miał bardzo dużą publiczność wśród kobiet, ponieważ uchodzi za bardzo przystojnego, co nie będę dyskutować. Uchodzi za takiego super przystojnego i dużo lasek miało na niego crusha i do niego simpowało, bo był taki uroczy i też charyzmatyczny na tej scenie. Ale potem zaczął robić bardzo dużo dość takich chamskich, seksistowskich żartów o przemocy domowej. I odwróciła się od niego duża część jego własnej widowni. W dodatku jest dość śmieszną postacią, bo on też robi filmy, w których gra główną rolę, gra siebie i też wydaje się być przekonany o tym, że jest mega, mega przystojny i właśnie i że opowiada o tym, jak to ciężko być przystojnym takim komikiem, aż tak przystojnym. Ciężko być aż tak przystojnym komikiem, bo nigdy nie wiesz, czy ludzi naprawdę śmieszysz, naprawdę bawią ich twoje żarty, czy może jednak jesteś zbyt hot, więc nawet nie zwracają uwagi na to, jak jesteś śmieszny. W każdym razie to pewnie nie on uwiódł tę panią Joanne. Dowiemy się.
Comedian Matt Rife.
I was just on Facebook scrolling through, looking at stuff. And I just saw a guy on there he was a good-looking guy. I think the first thing I got was a picture. He wanted me to pay $200 for the flight.
Joanne's friends and family have done all they can to stop her, but it hasn't been enough.
I had no idea how far into this she was.
Joan and her daughter Teddy don't have the greatest relationship. This case is not just about Matt Rife. Like, she's literally about to lose her house.
And I don't want to lose any of that. I don't want...
O no, kolejna osoba, która... Co oni w tej Ameryce? Wszyscy sprzedają hipotekę na swój dom, żeby tylko wysłać jakimś skamerom pieniądze.
to lose my mom.
Maybe it's worth traveling up there to, get to see her in person. You've given probably more information than anybody else that I've ever dealt with.
Will this Matt Rife be true or just another internet trick?
I didn't realize
myślicie?
it would get this bad.
Please, Catfish, you are our last hope.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your engagement with our videos help us reach new audiences and can potentially stop other people from being scammed.
Hey team, I just got off the phone. We have a new case. This person thinks they're talking to Matt Rife. Drew, you want to read the email?
For sure. Hi, Catfish team. My name is Peace. I'm Joan's psychic, but I'm also a longtime family friend. And I'm really worried about...
Oh my god, co? Okej, pisze do nich jakaś pani, która nazywa się Peace i pisze, że jest Joanne's psychic? Przepraszam bardzo, jesteś dla Joanne kim? Jesteś jej telepatką? Ale też przyjaciółką rodziny, więc okej.
about her. Joan believes she's in a relationship with someone pretending to be Matt Rife. And this has gotten so serious that she hasn't been able to pay her portion of the mortgage for months. Her daughter Teddy is now carrying the financial burden, and if Joan doesn't start contributing again, Teddy may be forced to sell the house. Joan has given this person access to her personal information, bank accounts, credit cards, social security information, and even her home address. She's also been threatened, and I believe she's continued partly because she's scared and partly because this person keeps manipulating her. Please help. Peace.
Hi, Catfish team. My name is Joan. I live in California and I'm 73. I was just on Facebook scrolling through looking at stuff. And I just saw a guy on there that was whining and pining away for his lover that apparently left him. And finally I said, would you come back to you? And that was it. That was done. I was, didn't expect anything else. But then he reached out and things just kind of slowly snowballed. Hi, how you doing? Kind of things back and forth. And, he was telling me about his business and how busy he was and going all over the place. So it's, mostly about his work, people around him, different projects he had. He was a good looking guy. And he says he's 6'1", 6'2". And he's got brown hair. He dyes it blonde every once in a while. Sharp jawline, slim build.
After some time of building their relationship, Matt reached out to Joan with an unusual investment opportunity.
It was to invest in...
Okej, przez chwilę miałam takie wrażenie, bo ta pani wydawała się taka dość, nie wiem, nie chcę mówić normalnie, ale myślałam, że napisał do niej jakiś typ. Ona chyba nawet nie do końca ogarniała, że jest sławny. I chciał pomocy, może się zaprzyjaźnić, ale to jak szybko zaczęła opowiadać o jego szczęce i jego oczach ciemnych i nie, dobra, ona jednak myśli, że są w związku. I nie jestem w stanie po raz kolejny przejść do porządku dziennego nad delulu starszych ludzi. I'm sorry. Pekarczy podsyła bingo. Dobra, mamy bingo. Nie taka duża różnica wieku tutaj nie działa. Czy jest samotna? No myślę, że można zawsze z góry odznaczyć, że jest samotna. Dzieci próbują interweniować. Tak, było tam coś o jej córce. A autentycznie jej szkoda? Tak. Nic terapii zawsze.
In a yam farm.
Oh my god, Matt Rife zaproponował jej inwestycję w farmę batatów. Farma batatów była inwestycją, na którą potrzebował od niej pieniędzy Matt Rife. Im się kończą pomysły.
He said his uncle made lots of money and he wanted to do a yam farm. And I figured he was joking, I mean, who makes money on a yam farm when you have to depend on the weather and the water and the...
I guess może to, że to jest takie bardzo specific, może to działa w ten sposób?
Help. Anyway, I was a little surprised. And then something happened along the way that...
Oh my god, Joanne pisze, you know what, I'm not interested in growing yams with you. Doceniam stawianie granic, Joanne. Nie mam ochoty sadzić z tobą batatów. Matt?
Got me upset and I told him he could take that yam farm and shove it up his...
Joanne!
Nothing to do. So the next thing was a car. I'm going to buy you a car.
Z batatami nie wyszło. Spróbują bardziej konwencjonalnie. Spróbują na samochód.
And you contribute this and, I'm buying you a car. Well, there again, if you're buying me the car, why am I sending you money to get the car from Australia over here and pass the States?
Joanne wydaje się wyjątkowo odporna na ten scam póki co. Nie wysłała mu z pierwszą prośbą na cokolwiek wszystkich swoich pieniędzy. Jak w to wpadniesz, Joanne?
Requirements of whatever. Then the next thing it's coming from Arizona.
Ale kombinują, patrzcie, dobra, nie wyszło z batatami, spróbujemy samochód. Była podejrzliwa, że dlaczego samochód ma do mnie lecieć z Australii. To robią, dobra, to jednak z Arizony.
Well, I know California is tough on the smog stuff, so I wasn't surprised. So he wanted money for that to help cover the costs.
In the end, Joan decided getting a new car to California was more trouble than it was worth and told Matt no.
Okej, odmówiłam po raz kolejny. Let's go, dobrze, Joan.
But Matt soon offered Joan something even more enticing, a chance to meet his friend Elon.
Oh, for fuck's sake. O, co jest w Elonie Musku? Co jest takiego w jebanym Elonie Musku, że wzbudza takie zaufanie i takiego pierdolca u starych kobiet? Co jest z Elonem Muskiem i, za przeproszeniem, starymi babami?
Musk. But there was just one catch.
He wanted me to pay $200 to
Oh my god, Joan, tak, Elon potrzebuje, żebyś zapłaciła $200 za jego bilet lotniczy. Elon Musk, dosłowny bilioner. I to nie miliarder. Nie mam na myśli bilioner. On jest teraz trylioner, czyli po polsku bilioner. Właśnie nie trylioner, chyba, nie? Trylioner po angielsku. Po polsku to będzie bilioner. Już nie, no nie, już nie jest miliarderem. Teraz jest bilionerem.
for the flight in Musk's plane. First
Nienawidzisz Muska, bo ma autyzm, takie są fakty. Nienawidzę, że wykorzystuje swój autyzm w służbie zła.
of all, I thought it was really weird that Elon had an interest helping him with me, you know. And I think the first thing I got was a picture, and Elon's holding his son.
Oh my god, John, we're waiting for you. Nie. Dobra, czekajcie, gdzie jest bingo? Mamy tutaj gówniane AI albo Photoshop. No i chyba możemy, że nie jest obeznana z technologią.
Line that says, you know, Joan, we're waiting for you. And the next thing, you know, all caps yelling, well, did you think riding the plane would be free?
Tak, zakładałabym, że jak Elon Musk chce gdzieś ze mną polecieć, to nie będzie mi kazał płacić za... Tak bym uważała, że nie... Chociaż... Czy Elon Musk, jeżeli ktoś miałby być miliarderem, który każe ci zapłacić za bilet, jeżeli ktoś miałby być miliarderem, który chce, który, wiecie, kupi ci kolę, a potem wysyła ci rachunek, żeby mu oddać złoty 50, to byłby Elon Musk.
Well, when you got a rich boyfriend, that thought might occur to you. So they sent me a picture with Elon having a mad.
Dondra Menes pisze, jakie to ma znaczenie, czy jest miliarderem, czy nie. Nie bardzo rozumiem to pytanie. W sensie, w jakim świecie kola kosztuje złoty 50? W sensie pół coli, ale no kola i tak jest droższa. Rzuciłam przypadkową kwotę. W sensie ma dla mnie znaczenie w kwestii tego, czy ktoś czy dla kogoś, czy ktoś chce od ciebie $200 czy nie z powrotem za jakiś bilet. To ma znaczenie dla mnie, czy jest miliarderem, czy nie. W sensie $1 miliard to jest kwota, której nie da się w żaden sposób wydać w ciągu jednego życia. W ciągu kilku żyć. To jest niewyobrażalna dla ludzkiego mózgu kwota. Nie wyobrażam sobie, jak może mieć znaczenie dla takiego kogoś $200 w jakikolwiek sposób.
Face. Like, you know, I really screwed up. It's your fault. I'm mad. So Elon's telling me I should go and apologize to him. I said, no, that's not gonna happen.
Soon after the plans with Elon fell through, Joan received 2 iPhones in the mail by surprise, with instructions from Matt to mail them to a specific address.
The cell phones came. I did have to open the box and take pictures of the numbers that were on the box. I took them up to the UPS store and sent them.
O nie, nie dała się wciągnąć w skamy, to zrobili z niej tak zwanego money mule. Zrobili z niej po prostu nieświadomego przerzutnika i przysyłają przez nią jakieś lewe telefony, żeby zgubić trop. Oh no.
I got a phone bill, and that's when I found out that there was 2 phone numbers added, and I got a call about that. I think it was like $30. And I'm going, no way I would do that. So, of course, I called right away, and they stopped the service. But the phones were still listed on my bill, and the bill was $5,000.
While Joan scrambled to deal with the massive cell phone charges, she was blindsided by yet another unexpected surprise.
I received, I guess it was 5 or 6 checkbooks from Wells Fargo, and that kind of started things because we tried to deposit a $10,000 fraudulent check to my bank account, the bank I'd had for 25, 26 years. And then they said, okay, bye. We knew about this, so bye-bye. I went to another bank and same thing happened. And they said bye-bye.
Grzyby dodaje ciekawą perspektywę. $1 000 000 dla Ilona to jak złotówka dla milionera. Kocham tego typu porównania, które w jakiś sposób to obrazują. Okej, czyli Joanne próbowała wypłacić fałszywy czek. Próbowała wypłacić kasę fałszywym czekiem w banku i powiedzieli ją, że nie, nara. Zamknęli jej konto przez to. Więc poszła do następnego banku wypłacić ten fałszywy czek. Baby, ten czek jest fałszywy.
Went to a third bank and the same thing happened. And the next thing I know, I'm getting a call from customer service saying that this person's accessed your the account or is trying to get to the account, whatever she said. And I'm going, no. She said, the thing is, I've never seen this happen so fast. It was the day I opened the account. And I said, no. She said, well, you're banned from online banking for life. I was thinking about what was going on between me. I never even occurred to me that this would go outside this little circle. I didn't realize the havoc that I would cause the family.
All right, Seekers, the next day, our whole team got together to come up with a game plan on how we were going to help Joan.
Peace is actually writing on behalf of Joan. And so Joan's been super secretive. Joan and her daughter Teddy don't have the greatest relationship. And so all Peace knows is what Joan's been giving her to do these psychic readings.
When Joan first came to me about this situation, I'll go ahead and read the message that I received from her.
Niesamowite jest, że o pomoc w tym, żeby ludzie nie wyciągali od Joan kasy, zwraca się laska, która wyciąga od niej kasę za psychic readings. Oh my God.
I'd like for you to see a Matt Rife on YouTube. What is the feeling that you have? He's wanting a relationship with me. Thank you. I hope he's a good person. I think he is, but I can't trust myself. They were engaged and that Matt Rife's mother has approved of their relationship.
And so we know that it's a decent amount of money.
I zastanawiam się czasami, jak to jest z byciem aż tak delulu. Jakby to jest bardzo stara kobieta. I skąd ta wiara w to, że jest to całkiem normalne, żeby zakochał się w niej tak młody chłopak. W drugą stronę w drugą stronę widzimy to w tym programie nawet częściej. I analizuję to od jakiegoś czasu na różnych przykładach, bo oglądałam sobie na przykład Królowe Przetrwania, nie? I tam jest ta modelka, ta była Miss, która z nazwiskiem na F, jak ona się nazywa? Felicjańska? Tak. I czemu oglądałaś bez nas? Bo z wami dostałabym copyright strike. Obawiam się. telewizja ma ze mną jakiś beef. W każdym razie Ilona Felicjańska jest w tym programie przyszła do tego programu prosto z odwyku. I nie pamiętam, ile ma dokładnie lat, ale jest starsza niż większość niż wszystkie uczestniczki chyba, albo przynajmniej zdecydowana większość uczestniczek. Niektóre z nich to wiecie, takie 20-latki, bardzo młode dziewczyny. No i w dodatku jest ten aspekt, że Ilona była kiedyś, wiecie, supermodelką, miss i tak dalej, a w programie wygląda, no to jak 50-letnia kobieta normalna, nie? I 56 nawet ma, okej. Więc no nie wygląda tak atrakcyjnie, ani tak młodo, jak kiedy była młoda, that's obvious. Nie jest już taka młoda, więc nie wygląda już tak młodo. I nie wygląda tak konwencjonalnie atrakcyjnie, jak kiedy była znana jako miss. W każdym razie jakaś dziewczyna z tego programu, właśnie taka 20-paroletnia, zadała jej bardzo wprost takie pytanie w tym programie: hej, a jak patrzysz w lustro, to nie czujesz czasem takiego żalu, że a gdzie się podziała ta Ilona dawna? I ja mam takie, what the fuck? Jakby, że jest to bardzo, bardzo niemiłe pytanie do zadania komuś. I z jednej strony jest to oczywisty fakt, że no tak, zestarzała się. Wygląda inaczej. Jej ciało wygląda inaczej, wygląda starzej. Ale ton, w jakim ta dziewczyna zadała to pytanie, on był całkiem niewinny. To nie tak, że chciała jej dosrać. Ton tej młodej dziewczyny zasugerował mi, że według niej to nie jest niegrzeczne pytanie, bo dla Ilony jest oczywiste, że jest już stara i brzydka. Że kiedyś była młoda i ładna, a teraz jest stara i brzydka. I mam wrażenie, że wiele młodych ludzi ma takie wrażenie, że to całe przejmowanie się właśnie wyglądem i jakby w ogóle to jak ważne jest, jak wyglądasz i w ogóle, że tylko młodzi ludzie się liczą. A że starzy ludzie, to oni wiedzą, że są starzy i jakoś to tak akceptują, że nie mają, nie wiem, ego na tym punkcie. Nie wiem, jakoś nie wiem, jak wam to wyjaśnić, ale miałam jakieś takie poczucie przepaści pokoleniowej, jakiejś takiej przepaści poznawczej, w której 20-latka nie bardzo jest w stanie sobie wyobrazić, jak to jest być starszą kobietą. Mam wrażenie, że ta 20-latka tak nie traktowała, że dla niej starsza kobieta, wiecie, jest trochę inny rodzaj człowieka niż młodsza kobieta. Że dla niej to jest oczywiste, że no tak, jestem stara i brzydka. Więc jak ktoś jej potwierdzi, że tak, uważamy cię za starą i brzydką, to nie będzie dla niej w żaden sposób dotkliwe, bolesne, ani szokujące. I wydaje mi się, że to tak nie działa. Wydaje mi się, że starość raczej ci tak zachodzi pewnie, wiecie, trochę z zaskoczenia, a trochę mimo woli i że jednak większość nawet starych ludzi chce jednak myśleć, jest gdzieś tam delulu i chce myśleć, że to jeszcze nie teraz, że nie jestem jeszcze tą obvious starą babą, o której większość ludzi zakłada, że jest nieatrakcyjna i pewnie o tym wie. Że może jednak większość starych ludzi nie wie w sensie nie chce myśleć o tym i ciągle myśli sobie, że może jednak nie, może to jeszcze nie jest ten czas, w którym jestem irrelevant pod tym względem. Nie wiem, czy wiecie, o co mi chodzi, ale tak teraz o tym myślę, kiedy myślę o Joanne i myślę o jej zaakceptowaniu faktu, że no tak, pewnie się ten młody chłopak we mnie zakochał. Pewnie teraz będziemy w związku. Tak jakby nie było to coś dla społeczeństwa, które się jeszcze nie zestarzało, absurdalnego. No nie, come on.
And it's most of the money that she's making every month, but we don't know the actual dollar amount, but it's probably somewhere around $50,000 to $80,000.
Wow, so Matt Rife, he's this like huge global superstar comedian, and this lady thinks that she's in a relationship with him.
They even sent her a teddy bear, and they're voice chatting all the time, and so that's why she thinks this is real. This case is not just about Matt Rife. Like, she's literally about to lose her house. The thing is, though, is this house has been in the family for 60 years, and it means a lot to Joan and her daughter.
She pays a certain portion of the mortgage, and a few months back, she started saying that she didn't have the money.
So at this point, Teddy is at her wit's end and ready to go ahead and sell the home and part ways with her mother if Joan continues.
The only thing I can think of is to sell this house because I don't know how else to protect my family. And this house is everything to us. Been in our family for generations. And this...
Ali się pali, pisze, jakby sytuacja była odwrócona, to nie byłoby takiego zdziwienia, że stary facet uważa, że jest hot dla młodych lasek. Na tym streamie jest zdziwienie za każdym razem. Jak oglądamy Catfish i tam jest stary facet i on akceptuje, że to jest normalne, że pisze do niego młoda dziewczyna i chce z nim być, to też za każdym razem jesteśmy tak samo zdziwieni.
This really is the place where everybody we know gathers. And I don't want to lose any of that. I don't want to lose my mom.
So as far as research goes, what do we have?
So we don't have anything, you know. So I've just talked to Peace. The family is desperate for help at this point, but Joan's not talking or giving any information to anybody.
She's not forthcoming with things that are going on in her life. Her thought process is her life is none of my business.
Maybe it's worth traveling up there to, you know, see her in person.
Yeah, because like she hasn't given us anything at this point. And so because of that, like unless I sit down with her and go through her phone with her and talk to her, I highly doubt she's gonna give me any information on the phone.
I got a lot of editing, as you can see right here. But who's going with you on the trip?
So if you remember my brother Skylar, he's done a few cases with us. I can call him and see if he can come up. He's done video editing, filming. I think he'll be the perfect person to help out.
Please, Catfish, you are our last hope. There's no other options.
Please, Catfished, we need your help.
Let's see what we can do once we get up there.
Let's get it.
All right, Seekers, it was time for another adventure. David and his brother Skylar caught a flight to Northern California to meet up with Joan and Teddy. We had to get to the bottom of what was really going on and see if there was a way we could stop this before they were forced to sell their home.
I haven't met Joan other than like 3 or
Nie widziałam nigdy, żeby brał swojego brata ze sobą na tę wyprawę. Ciekawe rozwój naszego Catfished lore.
4 text messages back and forth. I've been talking to her psychic, Peace, her name's Peace, this entire time. And I briefly chatted with her daughter. So we're going there. All I really know is that she thinks she's talking to Matt Rife. Yeah. She's been giving money for, I think, 2 years at this point. So the goal is to come in, find out what's been happening to her. We're gonna head over there. We're gonna find out basically what's going on with her, get all the research. We're gonna go back to the hotel tonight. I'm gonna go do all the research and have the research team help me out.
Kasia, nie wchodź na motkowy Discord, bo się przestraszysz jak coś. Oh my god, mam nadzieję, że nie wysyłaliście tam czegoś z dziurami. Nienawidzę rzeczy z dziurami.
We'll go back tomorrow and reveal the truth.
Okay, we gotta schmooze her a little bit though, right?
Yeah, so I think we should get her some flowers.
Okay. Flowers.
Another way to woman's heart. Flowers and lotto tickets.
It was time to head over to Joan's house to meet her face to face for the first time. We had nothing to research and we needed her to open up to us.
Good to meet you.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Nice to meet you, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
I'm Skylar.
Nice to meet you. Skylar?
Yes.
When the team arrived, Joan was sitting in the backyard alone. And eventually, she joined David and Teddy at the table and revealed everything.
Do you mind are you okay with me going through it and then I can ask you questions about certain aspects?
Sure.
And then what I would do is I'll just forward those like screenshots or conversations to myself. Is that okay? Are you okay with that?
Sure. Okay. So,
After several hours of digging into all of Joan's devices, it was time for the team to pack it up, go home, do some research, and come back and finally talk some sense into her. The next day, David and Skylar got back to Joan's house to go over everything they had gotten from her.
Hey.
Hey, how's it going?
Let him in. Come on.
Hi, Bob.
Come on.
Hi, Ruby.
I'm okay. Yeah.
But first, David sat down with Joan to bait this profile into clicking on the link that could give his exact location that not even a VPN could hide. With that sent, it was time to give her the truth.
So I actually have a question for you, because when I talked to you yesterday, you seemed to know that this was a scam. But you've been going along the whole time. You just sent money to this person. You've been keeping stuff from your family and dealing with stuff by yourself. Why is that?
I wanted it to be something that it wasn't. And he has a way of being very persuasive, says what you want to hear. I even started to tell Teddy when she was down there doing something. I said, I made a bad mistake. I didn't realize it would get this bad.
What do you think? I mean, you probably have an idea, but what do you think I'm going to be going through and telling you today?
Information that I don't have, that you've learned. I'm done. I'm ready to find out. I really did not realize how much it would affect my family. That's what I feel the worst about.
So I want to talk about, you had sent cell phones. There's a, so
That's where, yeah.
So this is Tech Trade, and so if you look right here, so what this person actually had you do is they actually had you send phones, most likely overseas. And so when I look up this address that you had sent these phones to,
Right.
it leads to a company called Cargo Dealer.
Okay.
And Cargo Dealer Inc., they're based out of Lagos, Nigeria.
Okej, mamy bingo do odhaczenia. Lagos, Nigeria. Co mamy jeszcze? Nie mamy. Jest Wholesome. Długi. Czy hipoteka na dom uwzględnimy jako długi? Ojej, ona ma. Oh my god. Dobra, jest dyskusja na czacie, czy zaznaczamy czapeczkę maga, ponieważ ta pani ma na kubku napis Leftist Tears. Leftist Tears na kubeczku, z którego pije sobie kolkę. Ale ona mieszka z córką, nie? Nie wiemy, czy to jest jej kubeczek, nie wiemy, czy ona go kupiła. Chyba powinnam mieć kubeczek Leftist Tears. W sensie, żeby zbierać, jak się popłaczę. No dobra, zaznaczamy maga, niech będzie.
Okay.
So those phones that you got were most likely sent to Lagos, Nigeria. What I'd like to do today is if you can call Verizon, and then, so there's an eSIM.
Tak, za każdym razem jak wyskoczy starszy pan, to będę brać ten kubeczek Leftist Tears i zbierać po jednej.
On the phones, and then they can see if they've been activated and if there's any information they can give to you. Because what we can do is we can file a police report and law enforcement can track the eSIM.
Okay.
And my name is probably following through on that.
Well, so
Is my name going to end up in Nigeria, I guess, is what I'm asking.
there's a lot of cleanup we're gonna have to do after this. It's probably the most cleanup.
Co tutaj pani je? Pani je kawałek suchego tosta.
You've given probably more information than anybody else that I've ever dealt with. You know, I've had lots of people give bank account information and everything else. You have given everything to this person. Were you able to check the credit yesterday and like credit if she had her credit checked? Because
I didn't see that.
there were a lot of accounts that were opened up, like a lot. Like when I went
Okay.
through the screenshots, there were lots of crypto like accounts that you had set up. There were bank accounts that you.
Okej, założyli jej kryptowalutowy portfel na jej dane, które podała wszystkie z jakiegoś powodu.
set up. And so what we need to do is we need to try to make sure that those are all closed. These are backup codes for your Google account. And so somebody walked you through creating these backup codes and you screenshotted and sent them to this person.
I didn't know about this.
Oh my
The other
god.
thing that I
Jak to jest, że kiedy próbujecie, nie wiem, wyjaśnić rodzicom, jak odzyskać ich hasło do Gmaila naszej klasy albo coś, to nie jesteście w stanie z nimi przejść przez najprostsze etapy dwuetapowej weryfikacji, ale kiedy skamer chce od nich wyciągnąć kasę, to jest w stanie im wytłumaczyć, jak setupować całą apkę do weryfikacji i wysłać im screena 19 kodów.
saw, so they stole your Instagram account from you.
Oh, got some. They said then they stopped it.
No, it's still there. The account's still there. So we looked it up yesterday. So January of this year, this person got access to your Instagram account and changed it to theirs. And so we looked this Instagram account up.
Oh, because I send an email and his name is up there instead of mine. And I asked him how that happened. And then I opened Facebook and it's Matt Rife, Joan Harris. I don't even know how that got there.
So he's following your account on this account, but he took over your Instagram account and this is his account. So we're going to get it reported.
Po co im jej Instagram, żeby mogli je zmienić w fejkowe konto na Instagramie, którym będą skamować kolejnych ludzi.
Account reported. We're gonna have to reset all your passwords for your Gmail, your social media, your bank accounts. We're gonna have to, I think we take the phone.
A po co było komuś moje konto na Discordzie? Po to, żeby wam wszystkim rozesłać linki do free boobs.
To the phone store and then do a reset on it. And then also your Google account on your phone. Like, I think you've given this person access to everything over the last year and a half. And like every screenshot that I looked, like usually there's a lot of research, but all the screenshots that I saw were like you giving him access to a lot of things. And so now we have to go back and we have to stop access to all these things.
Tak, mnie też skatfishowali, ale nie na to, że Matt Rife chce ze mną randkować, ani nie na to, że Hassan Piker zgolił dla mnie brodę, tylko na to, że Nebula chce ze mną współpracować.
Things, make sure they haven't logged in and connected. So that's part of what we're going to do. You know, what we're going to have to do after this is make sure that you have the education to like do things properly and not give your information out and not run into, I want to leave you in a better place. I want to leave today and I want you and your family to be in a better place than when I first came here. So the other thing I want to talk about, so you had received a missed call from this person, and if you look right here, this phone
Nie miałaś szkolenia z phishingu w Baby's Media Live? Shaking my head. No potem już miałam.
number has a 234 area code, and 234 is Nigeria. So right here, I'm just running a scan on this phone number.
Mm-hmm. The one from Nigeria you just showed.
And I'm gonna run like a couple other scans real quick. I'm gonna call him. I don't know if he'll answer, but I'm gonna call him. How's it going? Hey brother, how are you? Do you remember Joan you scammed? No, turn your camera on. I'm filming. So that was his personal phone number.
What number did you call?
The 234 number on WhatsApp.
And he wouldn't turn the camera on?
He turned the camera on. And so it was a room, there was a blue light, he had his thumb over it, but he wouldn't show his face. I wanna talk about this. So this right here is a Photoshop. Do you see the difference with the body and then how the face?
Oh my. Mamy już zaznaczony słaby Photoshop? Chyba mamy. Tak, gówniane AI Photoshop. Nic nowego do zaznaczenia.
Face is clear.
So what are you talking about? Like the shadows are different?
Yeah, like, do you see how that face looks bright and then that body is dark?
Okay.
So the hand matches up. this matches up, but the face doesn't. So what this person did, they went and they took this photo and they cut out the face from another Matt Rife photo and they put it on top of this photo and they acted like it was them.
Okay, so the person that I'm actually dealing with took this, cut out his picture and then replaced it with that.
Correct.
Okay.
These pictures that they sent you were either from his social media or they were Photoshop pictures.
Well, that's what I said. He, sent me a picture of his management team. And it looked, 4 or 5 guys sitting around a table.
Przynajmniej nie AI, tak, no na pewno bardzo etyczni skamerzy. Zależy im na środowisku.
But no, it just didn't look right.
And then, did you actually open up a Wells Fargo account?
Nope.
Okay, so here's what happened. There are these check platforms, okay? They will print out checks that look like this, and then they will send you the checks. And so what they were wanting to do is they sent you these checks that they went and created on, checks.com or a website like that. And they wanted you to deposit the money into your bank account and then send them a check for that amount. And then the check bounces and then you're stuck with the amount. So that's what they were trying to do.
Okay.
So anytime anybody sends you information from, especially from a bank that you don't own or you don't have, just go to Teddy. So the next thing you want to talk about—
That might be my ticket to Greece.
Well, there's no ticket. There's no ticket. So again, we've dealt with a lot of Photoshops. I mean, first of all, the ticket wouldn't be that big, but also, why is he sitting in an office? I don't know what that is. Like, that's not a logo of an airline.
It says airport operations.
Well, if you look here, it says United on the ticket, okay? But then it has A. That's not a United logo.
Right.
So this, again, is another Photoshop. They either Photoshopped it 100% or they used AI or a combination of the two, okay? So this right here, what he did is, again, you don't even have to do anything. I can just Google Matt Rife airplane. This other screenshot that he sent you was from his actual post, and he had sent it to you. So this wasn't something that Matt had sent to you. It was something that was on his social media that he posted and said was his. But even the Elon Musk, like when we looked through the Elon Musk, there were Photoshops of Elon Musk.
Oh.
I mean, yeah.
I already know that.
So, but I think you've known this whole time. I think that's what I'm really getting at. And so, you wanted to ignore the signs. I think we need to really figure out like the internet safety part, because your daughter wants you to live your life. That's not the problem. She just wants you to do things safely. And right up until this point, you continue answering calls and doing these things because I don't think your intention.
Antrofein pisze, niestety tak jest z elastycznością neuronów osób starszych, kiedy zakodują sobie coś w głowie, to naprawdę trzeba stawać na rzęsach, żeby to odkręcić. Tak jest i w sumie nie patrzyłam na to z punktu widzenia neuroplastyczności. To może być sensowny angle.
Intentions are bad at all. I don't think anybody here thinks your intentions are bad. You just want to be able to communicate with people, have a life, and you're being taken advantage of from all these people and you're just not tech savvy, and that's okay.
No, apparently not.
I was just going to cut the cord to the Wi-Fi. I don't know what else to do.
We'll give you a dial-up phone.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll force you to get out in public, go to church, go to,
Get
Go
you a
find a
TV with some
payphone.
rabbit ears.
Yeah.
Really fun.
Might work better than what I got now. Looking back, it looks a lot worse than I saw it when I was going through it.
You said you're not buying your vitamins that you need. You're not buying yourself food because you don't have the money because it's going to this person.
Sweet nothings,
Yeah, I get it.
And like those big long texts where he says all that romantic stuff.
Nie będę z wami nigdy oglądać Sanatorium Miłości. Ja już wam mówiłam, zostałam wyeksponowana na jeden odcinek i ryczałam strasznie.
I know he didn't write it.
Everybody deserves love. You deserve love. You just have to know.
Go about it safely.
Yeah.
but we can fix that. I'm not worried about what happened. It's moving forward. It's not answering strange people that call you, especially on a video.
Yeah, that's the first time that happened. I didn't even know you could do that.
So you have your work lined up for you. We have a lot of accounts that we need to reset. I'll follow up in a few days and just see how everything's going with resetting all the passwords, and just check up on you and see how you're doing.
If you start to resist me, I'm gonna call David. He's gonna have a chat with you.
I'm gonna fly. You saw how fast I got here. I don't mess around.
Not that far away.
Yeah. So I do want to say one other thing, Joan. You're gonna run into a situation where you're lonely again, because you've been talking to this person every day for a year and a half.
Several.
And so you're going to be in a situation where you're lonely. You're going to be in a situation where you want to have conversation, and you're going to have to find a replacement for that. Because if you don't, you're going to either start talking to this person again, because guess what? They're going to reach back out to you. Once you block them, they're going to be relentless. It's been a year and a half of their lives too. You have to remember that. And they've gotten a lot of money from you. We know that this person is most likely in Nigeria because of where the phones went, because of the Nigerian number, because the guy actually just answered the phone a few minutes ago. And so
Pani full zdysocjowała już w tym momencie.
this person is not Matt Rife. It's somebody from Nigeria that's reaching out and trying to steal money from you. You have to understand that.
Do you believe that?
Yeah.
That's not Matt Rife?
Mm-hmm.
So I would love to hear what you guys come up with, where you can start spending your time, and then also come up with a game plan of how you're going to get out and meet somebody. And then
Kaliber Extreme pisze, ja jak dostarczałem pizzę do samotnej pani, to namówiłem ją, żeby wróciła na zajęcia dla seniorów i dała szansę takiemu panu, co do niej zarywa tam. Wystygła jej pizza, więc nie wiem, czy było warto, Imo. Stop.
then, I mean, I would love to see things better between you guys. I mean,
Well, we had a good start the last couple of days.
is there anything you want to say to Teddy?
I appreciate you sticking to it, whether I wanted it or not. And deep down, I knew you knew what was going on. I'm truly sorry I did not realize how it would impact our family.
I believe that. I know.
If I had, of course, I would have quit a lot sooner.
Sorry.
Oh my god, ten odcinek jest okropny, jest straszny. Tylko te leftist tears go ratują, ale generalnie pani była ewidentnie samotna, nikogo nie zdradzała. 3 razy się zapierała i nie chciała się dać nabrać na scam. Jest bardzo starszą panią. I generalnie no, nie zrobiła nic złego, została chamsko skamowana, ma raczej chłodne stosunki z córką, która i tak jakby ich wybacza i chce pomóc i wydaje się rozumieć i nie podważać tego, że to jest skam. Jakby wszystko jest... wszystko co najgorsze w odcinku Catfished mogłoby być.
We're gonna fix it. And I know I'm gonna piss you off because I'm gonna stick with it.
To obejrzyjmy jeszcze jeden z jakimś spoconym pierdem, bo tak smutno teraz. Tak, jeszcze ta wróżka pasożyt w tle. Macie rację.
So, no worries.
Well, I'm saying it now in case I don't act like it later, but I appreciate what you wanted to. So just
I might need to take a
when I
week off
start-
work, but
You want to hug it out real quick?
Yeah, you just did one last night, huh?
we did. I'll come
Yeah.
to you. I made her dinner too.
I love you.
I love you too.
Może się pogodzą z córką, będzie dobrze.
Like I said, I'm just sick about this.
No, we're gonna fix it.
Gosh, you're so lonely.
It's gonna be all right.
Are you a hugger?
I'm a hugger. I gave
Jeszcze z panem przytulą.
you a hug yesterday. What are you talking about? Am I a hugger?
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
We were glad we could help Joan and Teddy out and help guide them on the right track. We said our goodbyes and it was time to head back home after a mission success. A couple of days later,
Chyba, że ona chce się pogodzić, żeby zmusić córkę do płaczu i mieć co pić.
We wanted to check back in on Joan to see how everything was going, so we hopped on one last call.
Joan, how are you?
I'm fine for the shape I'm in.
I know this has been an emotional roller coaster, and especially as we've been digging in more and more, like I've seen how emotionally abusive this person is to you, how they're bossing you around, they're threatening you, they're isolating
O nie, jeszcze się okazuje, że to był taki z takich najbardziej chamskich skamerów.
you from your family. But I think it's time to end everything today. What do you think?
I would have been happy doing this 2 days ago, a month ago. I'm ready.
So the other day we got on a call, you went to a Bitcoin ATM machine and we set the scammer up for basically an IP tracker to be able to try to find out their location. And so when you sent them the link, we were actually able to get them to click on the link. And do you want to know where they're from? So this person is from Lagos, Nigeria. And so when I was looking at Matt Rife's tour, he's in Atlantic City right now and during that time. And so there's no way that this
Okej, ale pani już w to uwierzyła raczej, że to nie jest Matt Rife, tylko ktoś z Nigerii.
person could have been Matt Rife, because we know that the time zone that we pulled off this person's phone is in Lagos, Nigeria.
Okay. That's no surprise, I guess.
Yeah.
And so there was also a number that I found on your phone. It was a 234 country code, and that was from Lagos, Nigeria also. So I ended up calling that guy, and him and I went back and forth, and he never ended up following up. In fact, maybe we'd leave him a video message.
Okay.
What's up? My name's David with Social Catfish. I know you know about us. This is Drew, and this is Joan, the person that you've been taking advantage of this whole time. Joan, is there something you want to say to this guy?
I think you're a jerk to be taking advantage of people like this, especially in my situation. Just leave me
Obawiam się, że nie zrobi się im głupio.
the hell alone.
That's good.
It's appropriate.
So we have your number, we have information, we know you're in Lagos, Nigeria. We're gonna publish your information on our YouTube channel for taking advantage of Joan. Leave our sister, our mama alone, all right? Do not contact her anymore. I'm not messing around. The last thing I wanna talk about, Joan, is your relationship with your daughter. How is it? I know that it was in pretty bad shape before we came.
Well, I think things are getting better. She's concerned the conversations I
Nie, tak, ja zdaję sobie sprawę, że oni to robią raczej dla niej, żeby pomóc jej odciąć się od tego raz na zawsze, a nie po to, żeby faktycznie poszło w pięty skamerowi.
have with her, that I'm not serious about this, and she's upset when I say stuff that's not on her script. But I mean, she's been writing this down for me, which has been helpful.
I think you're in a good path, Joan. You know, you realize what's going on. You know, the path to patching things up with your daughter is still going to take time, but you're doing the right things, and it's nice to see that things are looking better. I think there's just one last thing to do.
Block them, right?
Let's block them.
Yeah.
We'll follow up with you to help you out with that. I know that I've been working with Teddy to try to put a block on your social security. That way nobody has access to that. And then has she started already changing all helping you change all your passwords for everything?
I haven't yet. She's got one of them, but she won't give it to me or the new phone number I'm going to have. See, I told her she doesn't trust me.
Well, I mean, let's fix that, right? I mean, you're already doing the right thing right now. You know, you have the new phone that you're gonna get if you just block this person, and you'll be able to move on with your life.
All right.
Yeah, he's gonna try to, reach back out. He's gonna, just you blocking him alone is not gonna be enough. You have to continue to have the willpower.
They're gonna randomly text you, randomly message you, Joan. And, you just need to meet people in real life. I know you wanna go to church more. You wanna, engage, interact with other people more. And so we'll make sure that, that happens. We'll follow up with Teddy to make sure that happens. And that's where you're gonna live a healthy life. Well, we love you. We care about you, Joan. You have my number. You can message me at any time if you need anything, but I'm glad we were to help out.
I just want to thank you all for helping me out with this and trying to keep me and get me out of any danger that this might have caused or has caused. I just appreciate you guys so much.
We're glad you reached out to us. We're glad we were able to figure all this stuff out. Just keep making good decisions.
No i co? Opłakane?
Seekers, it's almost time for our weekly live stream.
Opłakane. Dzięki, Catfished.